Have you tried meditating with no success? Well, watch this video because I'm going to show you exactly how to start meditating and you're going to be shocked. Hey, Jason here, and if you've been following the channel, I've been showing you around Johannesburg. Just had a great weekend at the Cannabis Expo. So today I'm taking it real easy. It's my chill day for me because, if you know me personally, normally Sundays is my rest day, my Sabbath, where I don't do too much, but this Sunday I got out. And so I'm just chilling today. It's a nice, beautiful day out, and just chilling in the house, soaking up some sunshine. And so, not only that, but I talk about success also, and when it comes to happiness, health, and wealth. And so today I want to actually talk about meditation because I was having a chat with Paulie yesterday, and he was like, "Man, I keep trying to meditate, and I just don't know what to do." And I explained to him, I was like, some of the things that I do and how to easily get into meditation, because there's a big misconception, and most people are teaching meditation wrong. Most people think that if you go to meditate, you need to go be like a monk or something. You need to go, be quiet, chanting or having some kind of mantra. And it's not true. Because here's the reality. If you've never meditated before, if you tried meditating, it was very difficult. Just going to that type of place or doing a long meditation like how monks do, it's very difficult. It's funny that I'm talking about this today because like this morning I woke up at 2 in the morning, and one of the things I do when I naturally wake up, I just get up and meditate. So I meditated for probably, I think, 3 hours this morning, and the average person cannot do that because you haven't learned how to quiet your mind long enough. And so remember, meditation is about quieting the mind. And what I mean by that is, because most people will think like, oh, okay, I have to stop thinking. They're thinking about the brain. But the mind is the body. Your mind is in every part of your body. It's in every cell of your body from head to toe. And so what you need to do is relax your body, get into a relaxed state. Sleeping is actually a natural meditative state. Most of us are not aware of that. And one of the problems where if you believe in the law of attraction or you read up about it and study, most of us start programming ourselves incorrectly when we go to sleep. We go into a meditative place to speak to source, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to it with information usually we don't want to hear or don't want to be focused on. And we get that from TV, your news outlets, media, and sometimes friends and family. Like what I do, 9 o'clock at night, I shut off all electronics. Make sure that I don't watch certain things at night. I don't watch anything with violence. I don't watch anything with killing, murder. I even try not to watch things with cursing in it. So I watch things very uplifting and positive things before I go to bed to program myself for that. But before you can even start figuring out how to program yourself for sleep, you have to, for meditation, which we call sleep, you have to actually start learning how to get yourself into a meditative state at your own will. And so this is one of the things that I actually do. And when I shared it with Paulie, he was like, yo, no one's ever taught me that. And it's because so many people want to keep taking it to just one end of the spectrum, as if there's this good and evil. Like there's some things that are great and some things that are bad. And it's not true. It just is what it is. And so what I mean by that is, you don't have to go and do like monks. You don't have to do a mantra of or things like that. I do them sometimes. Most of the time I don't. I go into meditative processes all the time when I'm just chilling in the house. And so one of the ways I actually do it, which is going to surprise you, is I listen to trap music when I go into a meditative state. And you may be like, how are you listening to trap music? It's not about the music itself. It's about what relaxes your body, what calms you down, what gets your imagination going. Once your imagination going, or what we call daydream, you're in a meditative state because you're not thinking, time is just lapsing, and you're not holding on to all the physical constructs of this human physical world. And so with trap music, when I'm listening to it, most of the time I'm thinking about business ideas. I'm going into imagination and imagining, okay, what building do I want? Like sometimes I look at some of these buildings out here by where I live and just imagine, okay, I'm going to buy that building. How am I going to do the first floor? How am I going to do the second floor? It's a meditative state that I'm in, and the trap music helps me get there. Not only do I use trap music, I use classical music. I'm a big fan of Wolfgang's, Mozart, all of that, Amadeus. Like all of these different things are things I listen to. I listen to Beyonce. If you know If you know knew Cece, you knew she was a big fan of Beyonce, so I listened to that music. Some of the other things that I do is, oh, okay. So the videos are uploading that from what I recorded this weekend. I'm like, what is that noise? And so some of the other things that I actually do is I listen to audiobooks, and it just gets me into a daydreaming state. And this is some of the easiest ways to get yourself into meditation. Do things that you already like that makes you happy. So listen to your favorite song. Listen to your favorite author. Listen to, even if it's your favorite show, listen to it. And it's going to get you into a meditative state because you're not going to pay attention to it. You're just going to start daydreaming. And before you know it, time passes. And that's what meditation is all about. Getting yourself to relax to a point where time just passes. Meaning your mind has relaxed. Your body is relaxed. And you're going to feel a lot better afterwards. And you got to understand this because this goes into, we have to start working on our emotional intelligence now. Because we're at the point of evolution with the physical form. Now it's time for the spiritual form to evolve also. And that's something we have to do as individuals. And so really think about it. If you're angry, you're upset, you're anxious, depressed, sad, your body reacts a very certain way. It tightens up. You slump down. You can usually feel knots in your stomach. You will start feeling sick. And let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum. When you're happy, excited, like you're just full of energy, you can't stay still, you can't stay still. You need to go to a place where you're just calm, in the middle, where it's nothing, and you're just at a relaxed state. And so that's what meditation comes to. And when you go to that relaxed state, you'll start realizing, once you go there one time and you keep going back, you feel rejuvenated. You feel with more energy than you are when you're excited. And then you also start to realize, you start getting downloads. You start understanding more about what you want in your life. You're connecting to yourself. You're connecting to your source. You're connecting to God, universe. Whatever your personal beliefs are, you're starting to connect to that. And that's how you do it. You don't have to just do like monks. There's not one way to meditate. There's many ways to meditate. If you ever see me when I'm walking out in the street, even though I'm doing exercise, most people don't know I'm in a meditative state. I usually have like something going on. If you can see this, I usually have some kind of book or some kind of music or some kind of something going on, affirmations or anything. And I'm just in a meditative state, walking, getting my exercise. That's how I'm able to walk so much. Most people don't realize that. I'm not thinking about when I'm walking. So by the time I come to, so much time has passed, and usually I've done about 6 to 7 miles. And that's how I actually do it. And so I really hope that that help you out if you're struggling with getting into meditation. I'm gonna start giving you more tips on how you can get into meditation, such as micro meditations, things like that, because there's a lot of different things you can do to get into it. Just take it from me. I did not start out doing 2-3 hour meditations. I started out meditating for like a minute, 1 minute, then I moved to 5 minutes, and then as I kept going, something inside of me said, yo, go farther. And then that's gonna be the same way for you. As you're getting into it and you're connecting to yourself, something inside of you is gonna say, hey, let's go a little farther. Then you're gonna start pushing it, and then you're gonna start realizing, before you know it, after a couple of months, you're gonna be doing it for an hour or 30 minutes very easily, and you're not even thinking twice about it. And so also having nothing to do with meditation, I've started my 40-day fast. So if you're gonna start seeing how I'm physically gonna be changing on camera, and I'll let you know if you have tips, if you want some tips on how to get into fasting. Now please listen to me on this. Do not try to do a 40-day fast if you've never fasted. If you want to get into fasting, start out with intermittent fasting, and start out with like a 12-12 window, meaning 12 hours you don't eat, 12 hours you do eat. And then as you go from there, you can build it up. I didn't start out doing 40 days fasting. I started out trying to get 4 hours in, then I moved it to 8 hours, then I went to 18 hours, then it went to a week, then it went to 2 weeks. And then if you saw my videos last year, where CC and I think, was it last year? Yes, last year, CC and I, where we did 33 days fasting together. And for me, it's a spiritual thing. It's something I like to do. It's also a way to rejuvenate my body, because for the next 40 days, my body will be in, I I'll get the word for you. I can't remember right off the top of my mind. Autophagy. It'll be an autophagy, meaning that the cells are going to start self-consuming. And I'll start explaining to you more about how you can do fast, safe ways to do fast, and most importantly, how to break your fast, because that's the most important thing. And I see a lot of people doing that very wrong. And so, hope you got some value from this. Make sure you hit that like button. Share it with anybody who's trying to get into meditation. And if you know someone, or if you're trying to get into fasting, just keep watching for future videos while I'll be posting that. And also keep watching on the channel for videos. I'm posting a lot of old content. CC and I, we have like maybe 1,000 videos in catalog that we've been doing over the years of becoming successful in our health journey, our business journey, and just becoming successful people as far as changing our mindsets. So keep tuned to that. And I'm sharing those videos with you so I can finally share CC with everyone, because everybody thinks like, oh, Jason, you're this great guy. And the truth is, I wasn't a great guy in the beginning. I had to build up and become this person. I am a self-made person, meaning I made the person I designed who I wanted to be that's standing in front of you today. And you can do the same thing also. And so talk to you tomorrow, and have a great day.